So yeah. What am I saying? Yeah. I used to be a sandwich artist at Subway. No, no, you were a sandwich maker. How is that? How does that even make any sense? Like, oh yeah, I make art with lettuce, tomatoes, and ham and turkey on honey roasted garlic bread. I'm an artist. Yeah, minimum wage, yo. Making art with bread and pickles, motherfucker. No. Oh my god, like, ever since I first heard that, like, oh yeah, I used to be a sandwich artist, blah blah. I'm like, really? Nah, you're a sandwich maker. And I guess it comes down to the term art being subjective and being able to, like, each person can determine if something is art or not. Art is not clearly defined, but I think in order for someone to have an occupation as an artist, they need to create actual art. And yes, people can debate that you can create art with sandwich meat, lettuce, and tomatoes, but we're talking about real art. We're talking about fine art. We're talking about the classic traditional forms of art that have been practiced by humans since the dawn of time. You know, and it goes all the way back to even some of the cave paintings. If you look up the Hall of Bulls in Lascaux, France, you will see. I mean, me personally, being an artist, having an eye for art, I can see, I can literally see the different brush strokes. I can appreciate the roundness of the curves that were created. I can appreciate the artistic ability and skill that went into creating this, Hall of Bulls in Lascaux, France. In fact, it's one of the, I mean, literally, I can see my own technique in these cave paintings. You know what I'm saying? I can literally see. Yeah, I mean, it even comes down to I'll be walking around, I'll see a graffiti tag on a dumpster. And I can look at it and I can tell, how that graffiti tag was created chronologically. Yes, I understand art. In fact, when I go into an art gallery, I'm pretty critical. I'm a very critical critic of art. Okay, I have an eye for what looks good. I know what looks good. I know what works. I can see it. You know? I mean, I'll go in an art gallery and some people might call me a snob, but I am looking with the eye of reality. I can see reality. You know what I'm saying? And I get a lot of enjoyment going to art galleries. You know? Real art is definitely not putting a couple pieces of bread together, some mayo, some lettuce, tomato, and onions, and some fucking lunch meat. That is not art. And for Subway to claim that their employees are sandwich artists, it's a farce. It's a lie. It's so their employees feel better about their job. Oh yeah, I feel good about it. It's an ego stroke. But it's a lie. You ain't no fucking artist, motherfucker. You're a fucking sandwich maker, dude. And that's what I'm saying. That even artists, quote unquote, that term has been thrown around so loosely nowadays, and it's really sad because I mean, you'll see it in our media, or in our movies and stuff. We're seeing a lot of remakes, a lot of movies that came out years ago are coming out again. I mean, look at Top Gun. I mean, you can look at the whole thing. In the last 10 years, you've seen so many of those. And why is that? Why is that? Because they would rather just fucking take something that already did well way back when and fucking redo it with all our updated CGI and shit, because they know it's a sure thing. If they can't create it, they're gonna copy, and that's how it goes. And the creative force, it's really sad because the few times that we have somebody that really has a creative mind and has a vision that actually lines up with what's actually possible, then great things happen. I mean, you look at Steve Jobs. Imagine where we would be if he didn't die. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, that's my little 2 cents on the situation. Sandwich artists are not artists. And if anybody is a sandwich artist and claims to be, you need to know that you are not an artist. I would know. Alright, goodbye.